Well, Mr. Speaker, elected officials, distinguished guests, family and loved ones of the Reverend Billy Graham, I bring greetings from the state of North Carolina. It is such an honor to be with you on this special day. As I'm sure many of you here already know, it is always an honor every day to be from the great state of North Carolina. Our state has given this nation its first flight, its first public university, its rich farmland, its best college basketball, even its first Declaration of Freedom with the Halifax Resolves. Today, North Carolina gives the nation a symbol representing one of our dearest treasures, the Reverend Billy Graham, a man of faith, a man of North Carolina. The Reverend Graham was known as a minister to millions, the pastor to presidents, a selfless man of God who lived out his calling by preaching and teaching across the world, always returning to his beloved home in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina for respite, then to return again to his worldwide ministry. I'll never forget as a child hearing him preach in Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. He brought together people of different faiths and different races. Today we acknowledge that he is a better representation of our state than the statue it replaces, which brought memories of a painful history of racism. Not that Reverend Graham was perfect. He would have been the first to tell us that. Instead, he realized that he and all of us here today have feet of clay. We are imperfect. We have been found wanting. But he believed, as many of us do, that there is redemption. And he gave his life to delivering that message. The Reverend Billy Graham also recognized that the responsibility of public servants such as us, and especially that of the President of the United States, was so immense that whoever was in that office deserved a presumption of good faith, the power of prayer, the gift of his wisdom, friendship, and advice. He did not seek to bludgeon or deify any political candidate or party. Instead, he would use his magnetic, loving, and persuasive gifts to counsel and lift in prayer political leaders of both parties. He did not seek to attack other religions, and he treated all with dignity and respect. In fact, he once said, quote, "Racial prejudice, anti-Semitism, or hatred of anyone with different beliefs has no place in the human mind or heart." We've often strayed from that example. But as we stand together today as public officials, we can honor his legacy not just by unveiling this statue, but by being humble. Humble enough to know that our public service is not to honor ourselves, but to serve our country and strengthen our democracy. And humble enough to put aside personal aggrandizement, to do better for our country, not for personal gain. As we gaze upon North Carolina's newest statue here in the Capitol, let us reflect on the realization that the Reverend Billy Graham's work to share counsel and guidance, to seek grace and peace, and live a life of faith, service, and humility is needed now more than ever. The work to bring people together for a higher calling, that work is unfinished, and that work must continue.